Hi, I'm Bet from Bet's Makes, and today we're going to be making some Halloween stickers. I've got a couple of examples of stuff that we're going to make sitting right here on the screen. So let's go ahead and let's start making our stickers. I'm going to give you all the supplies you're going to need. Obviously, you're going to need sticker paper. You're going to need a Cricut in order to cut that out. And you're going to need some designs. And I have the link to the designs that I have used from the fall bundle from Design Bundles, and I will make that available for you. Okay, so I'm just going to start a new project here, and I'm not going to save this. I'm just going to replace it. I'm going to go to my uploads, and I have a lot of wonderful little objects that I can use for stickers. We can use all 10 of these, but I'm just going to load them in one at a time. And actually, I will load 3, 4. Let's do 5 at a time. I'm going to add them to the canvas. And the reason I'm going to 5 this time is because they come in, they're quite large. So first thing I'm going to do is come up here to the size. And I'm just going to change this to 6 inches just so that I can see everything. Click away and just pull these apart. We are going to work with these 5 to start, and I'm going to get them all ready to go ahead and use on the sticker paper. What I'm finding is you get about 16 of these larger size stickers on one piece of sticker paper from Cricut that's 8.5 by 11. But there's a few things that we're going to have to work on as we go through here. So I'm going to take this first one right here, the birds, and first thing I want to do here before I do anything, I'm going to add an offset to it. And I know it's really hard to see, but as you can see here on the screen, there's a little extra dot here. So I'm finding what is happening here is I don't have a large enough area in behind. So I'm going to make this 0.5. I'm going to apply that. And it'll just take a second or two in order to do that. It always comes up black. So without touching anything, I'm just going to click on the black here and change that to white. Now you can see that white right in behind. I'm going to select both of these items, and I'm going to come over here to the bottom of the layers panel, if you can see where I am, and I'm going to click on flatten. And that looks pretty good. It's one piece. Now don't want a 6-inch sticker. I'm going to make it 1.5, and all I'm doing is coming up here to size and changing that to 1.5. And I know it looks pretty small, but when you go to print it out, it'll be pretty large. Okay, let's take a look at this next one. Same thing. I'm going to use that same offset. It's already preset for me, so I don't have to do anything with it. And I'm just going to click on apply. We get the nice black in behind, so I'm going to change that to white because you really don't want the background to print. Select them both and flatten them. And this one, I think I'll make a 2-inch sticker. I'll just make it 2 inches. Okay, I will pull that out of the way. Let's go for this one, my favorite coloring. Let's just move this out. It's the same process every time you want to come up to offset. And I don't see any extra little holes, so I will apply it. I will change it to white. And then I will take both of those together and I will flatten them. And then I'm going to resize it up here to the width to 1.5. And I will do this twice more for these. I'm just going to go to the offset here. Just going to come up with an offset. It'll take a second or two. And that looks pretty good. So I'm going to apply it. And once again, the black has to go to white. Take both pieces and flatten them. That looks really good. Change the size to 1.5. And I'll do one more. And then I'm going to bring one more in and show you some of the problems that we could have. So once again, it's offset, apply, turn it to white. And that looks really good. Highlight them both, flatten them, and then resize them to 1.5. I just want to show you one more, and it doesn't matter where I put these on the screen because they're going to print out at the same time. So I'm going to upload this next set. We did the first 5. So I have I Love Fall. I'm just going to bring in the rest of these, including our little gnome, and we're going to give it the same treatment. And they're going to come in large once again. And we'll have to change this to 6 inches just so I can see them. Just move these out of the way. Haunted house. Remember, we're giving all of these the same treatment. I'm going to move this one out of the way. Now, the one I want to show you is this one. Now, we're going to hit the offset right here. Now, when I do this offset, you'll notice there is a hole or a gap right in the center. Oops, let's just bring it down so you can see it better. I'm going to hit that offset. Now, you'll see that there's lots of gaps here. So it hasn't taken our 0.5, so I'm going to go 0.5, tab away. Now that looks better, but I still have a hole in the center. Oh, I'm sorry. Still have a hole in the center. So let's go back to this 0.5. And it'll just take a second to apply itself. Let's tab over here. It's just taking a second or two. I'm going to apply it. And you'll see I get a lot of holes in the background here, even if I had one or another. But this looks okay. But what the problem is, I've got all this area in here that I want as a solid item. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my shapes and pick on my square. And I am going to unlock the square, and I am going to hide all of the pieces that I see are an error. I'll just lock that in place. And I'm going to highlight both of these, and I'm going to come over to the bottom of the layers panel, and I'm going to click on weld. Now it's one piece again. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to change the color to white. Now you don't run into it that often. I'm going to have to arrange this one to come to the front so we can see it. I know the white is hard to see, but if I highlight both, I can align them horizontally and vertically. Looks good. Okay, so let's flatten this one and change it to 1.5. Now you may see these for the other ones, you may not. Now with our little gnomes, we're going to do the same offset. They've done a 0.25 on this one. That looks okay. So I'm just going to apply it. I'm going to change it to white. I will flatten this one as well. This is a pretty wide one, so maybe I give it a 2-inch in this case. Okay, I'll flatten. Now we've got a couple more. And I will go ahead and do all of these, and then we're going to switch over and I'm going to cut them all out. So just give me 1 second here. I am going to go over to my projects where I've got these all completed. And I've got this one. And I'm going to customize this. I'm just going to replace what we've done. And where are they? There they are. So these are all the ones I've done. I actually duplicated a few because I needed 16 on the screen. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to make it. You see where it sorts it all into color. And then I can go ahead and continue. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stop the share for a second. And I'm going to go over to our other camera. There we go. I've got this all printed out now. So we're actually ready to do the cut. I'll take that. What I'm using for this is simply printable sticker paper. And this is from Cricut, and it says Cricut Explore printable sticker paper, but you can use it on any of the Explore or Maker machines. It works really well. I've loaded. I've got to load my mat. Just bring it forward a little bit so that you can see it work. All right, it is ready to cut. I'm just going to press the go. So I managed to get 16 really nice sized stickers on this particular sheet. And right now what the machine is doing, it's looking at these black lines so it can orient where these are going to be and where they're going to be cut. This is so easy to put together. All you need to do is find some nice sayings or create your own right on the screen and do the same thing with the offset. It just makes it nice and easy to play with. Nice, simple project. You can have a lot of fun with it. The kids are going to love making their own stickers. You can actually make stickers of them with a photo of them in their Halloween costume. You remove the background and create your own sticker. Looks like we're ready to do some cutting here. It will just take a moment or two to complete. Okay, just unload it. Perfect. I'm just going to click on finish on my design here. And I will just turn our machine off for a moment and move this over here and out of the way. So now we have all our stickers nicely cut out. And I'm just going to roll the whole thing right off the mat. Remember, rolling off the mat works extremely well. Let's put a protector on this so you don't want to curl your stickers. So here we are. Here's our full page of stickers. These are so cute. I can hardly wait to use them. So I've just pulled this one off. As you can see, we have a lot of really fun stickers here that we can use for our fall entertaining. And kids love them. They can put them in their notebooks and take them for wherever they are. So I hope you really enjoyed working on this project. And until next time, happy crafting.